What's up guys, and welcome to today's video, and let me make this very clear off the bat. This is a fan team video. It's a different fantasy football game from the FPL game. I know some of you got confused last time I did a fan team video, but this is my fan team game week 1 selection video. If you want to join me playing fan team, check out the top link in the description down below. It is a game where you have to enter with an entry fee, but the prizes are massive. First place in this season game gets £200,000, and there's plenty of cash prizes all the way down the ranks. So go and check it out, top link in the description, and let's check out my fan team game week 1 selection. That's fan team. So we're starting off with the defense and the goalkeeper, and we are looking at Edison in goal. Now with fan team, it's a little bit different, the point scoring, and for me, ideally you want a goalkeeper that's likely to keep clean sheets and get victories, because that does help your point total. It's called impact points. They're not as prevalent as they were the season before this one, but ideally you want your goalkeeper and your defenders to be on sides that are going to win regularly. That means also that we go a bit heavier in defence. Now, we've got Trent, as we do in the FPL video that I put up yesterday, and we've got Digne. Now, Digne's in there for now, but to be honest, I'm looking to go towards the likes of Man United, maybe Chelsea, as far as defenders go, because I want those defenders that will get the clean sheet points. But also we need that attacking threat as well, and Digne offers that potentially, with Sigurdsson being out for reasons I won't go into. Digne might be on set pieces, so he's in there for now, but I am a bit concerned with Rafa Benitez as their manager if Digne is going to be that great an attacking defender. And then we've got Veltman in defence as well. We will have some cheap defenders in here, of course, because we want to get some of those attacking midfielders and forwards into this team. So it's not too different from my FPL team, but players that play 90 minutes are important because you get points for seeing out the whole game if you're a midfielder and attacker. So that will have a bearing on what I might change from this team. If we go to midfield, we've got Bruno Fernandes and we've got Mohamed Salah like usual. We have Mahrez. I'm a bit iffy about Mahrez though, purely because of that substitution risk. And we have Benrahma, who is also someone that we had in the FPL video. But to be honest, I want to have a look around this side and maybe change some things in this starting 11. Barnes also makes a cut at 7 million because that's the price we had left to put in here. And I do like the idea of Barnes in this side, but I'm just not sure I've got enough 90-minute men here. To me, the likes of Benrahma, Mahrez and Barnes are all substitute risks. Salah is also one, but with his outlay and his scoring of points, I don't think it's as big an issue. And Mahrez is kind of in there as a placeholder as we look at the rest of the league, because I think Mahrez will be starting for Man City at the beginning of this season. Jota was a consideration. However, I think Jota and Firmino will rotate for that starting berth, so I'm a bit concerned about going with Jota. But we do really have to consider the midfield because we want 90-minute men. Ward-Prowse was in this starting 11 till he picked up a knock. We then move up front, and the front two are the same as the FPL game, Antonio and Tony. Now, Antonio I'm concerned about because of the injury risks that come with owning Antonio, as he's made of glass. But Antonio, for me, is probably in that price bracket the best option for a striker. With West Ham, not much has changed there at the moment. His price is decent and he's been on form during pre-season. So Antonio is my pick from West Ham. Tony, again, at 6 million, he's cheaper than he is in the FPL game. And that 0.5, I think, makes him even more valuable to me. And I'm pretty convinced he will be a 90-minute man himself. And then finally we get to the bench, and we've got Foster, we've got White. Sorry that he isn't in an Arsenal kit. I couldn't get the right cut of him in an Arsenal kit just yet. But White, I think, will be a 90-minute man, and there's every chance that I do put him in the starting 11. But defenders, of course, it isn't as important to play that full 90 minutes. We've got Tsimikas. Probably said that wrong, but it looks like he could start for Liverpool, and it's between him and Amati, just so we got enough budget in the starting 11, and there's every chance I put him into the starting 11 as well. But I think with White and Tsimikas, I think I've got a good bench there. Obafemi, if he plays or not, is still up for debate. I don't think he's nailed on at all, but we wanted to just spend cheap in the goalkeeper bench position and the strike bench position with two defenders that I think are pretty decent options for the beginning of this season. Some players I'm considering for this starting 11. Mason Mount, to me, is one of those guys that does generally play often for Chelsea and can play the 90 minutes. So Mount is someone I am considering. Ward-Prowse, when he gets fit, is also someone that I think once he's in my side, I can just leave there and forget, because he could be on set pieces, penalties, and he generally plays 90 minutes as well. So I think the issues I have with this side right now are mainly the Benrahma, Mahrez and Barnes positions, because I'm not sure how nailed on they are. So that could definitely change before the Game Week 1 deadline. So guys, if you're in the Fanteam game, let me know your teams in the comments down below. If I hadn't mentioned, of course, shots on target is a point scoring factor in the Fanteam game. So that is why the likes of Fernandes and Salah have to be in this side, I think. And when Kane decides where he is at Spurs or Man City, he could be a massive player in Fanteam as well. And with Fanteam, the price rises and falls happen like they do in FPL, but you can sell for whatever value he's risen to. There's no selling for half the rise in value. So that is a different factor in Fanteam. So let me know your Fanteam teams in the comments down below. If you could, please hit that like button because it helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I've been J&O. This has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.